There is so much condemnation around forgiveness and forgiving others, the process of it, and this is exactly what it sounds like. God has already forgiven you, and therefore you are holding on to unforgiveness yourself, and you should already let it go because God has already forgiven you. Now, let me talk about why this is actually indirectly feeding the shame spiral and all these things. It's like you are bypassing spiritual transformation. You are literally bypassing the unraveling of the psyche, the deeper understandings. And this is why the way that you speak doesn't always apply to everyone. That's why there's so many different, prophets and different teachers who teach the word in a different way. Now, I am by no means saying that this is incorrect or wrong, but the way that the brain perceives the need to let go of unforgiveness or to forgive immediately, and the way that it's going to interpret that from its teacher is literally gonna sound like you're bypassing the transformation, like you're supposed to get from point A to point B immediately. And that is what we see repeatedly in the Bible, that God doesn't work that way. He would actually walk you through transformation, walk you through, that those like internal battles and wrestling with opposing emotions and the memories. Like, it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and you are solidifying, like literally fortifying the relationship with God, with Jesus. And so whenever you hear people say like you're holding on to unforgiveness and you should just forgive and let it go because God has already forgiven you, of course part of that is true, but we're like literally bypassing the part where we should like actually imagine a father sitting with us and saying, I understand that this is what happened, and I'm with you through it all, and what happened to you was so devastating, terrible, you don't deserve that, and I love you so much. Like, that conversation, I feel like we're completely bypassing it whenever someone says you should just let go of unforgiveness. Like, this is a relational God we're talking about, a personal God who wants a personal relationship, who will have these conversations with you. Like, it's literally not just let go of unforgiveness and that's it because you're holding on to it. And he said, like, that is the difference between logical reading and reading the Bible from a relational standpoint, from a point in where you build intimacy through knowing God